Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Phil Cobble, Fine Homes and Land. You see the phone number right there. Big open house today from 1 to 5 p.m. on the Royal Oaks Golf Course in Maryville. Custom built home, 5 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, 6,500 square feet. The price under $400,000, $399 is the price. That's $399,000, not $399. But the big open house today from 1 to 5 right there, Royal Oaks Golf Course. You see the address, 3916 Legends Way. Check it out today. Phil Cobble, Fine Homes and Land. All right, back with Josh Ward, Mike Strange, and Kyler Kerbyson. We're going to pepper Kyler today because since he played last year, he knows all the guys on this year's team. We're going to just grill you for information. Okay. I want to start. Well, this segment we're going to talk a little bit more about Butch Jones. Last year, a lot of negativity. You guys lose after the Oklahoma blown lead, then the Florida blown lead. It gets kind of nasty, man. It's kind of negative. So you had that swirling around. So question one is, how much do you guys pay attention to that stuff? Second part of that is, Butch Jones has had his team on the verge of, there have been spots in his first 3 years where you could see, all right, this team could throw in the towel if they wanted to, and they don't. So, one, how much of the negativity do you pay attention to? Two, what is it Butch Jones does to keep you guys focused and together and working forward?
Well, the negativity is always going to be out there, no matter if you're winning or losing. It's going to be out there, and what you really have to do is fuel the fire. That's what you got to do with it. You see it. All the guys are on social media. There's not a college student right now that doesn't have a social media account. Right. So you see people, they literally tweet at you that you are a bad player. So
someone that you could crush with your right hand alone if you wanted to.
So you really do. You have to take that and run with it and put it into that fire to fuel it. And then as the season went on, our goal was to be SEC champions. That was it. So Oklahoma, very tough loss. It really hurt, but our hopes were still alive. Our dreams were still alive to be SEC championships. Even when we lost to Florida, it was still alive. We could win out. Georgia could beat Florida. We'd still be fine. So we just kept that going. And once we beat Georgia, it gave us all the confidence in the world. And it took Coach Jones reiterating that to us is, what are our goals? What are we trying to get to? Oklahoma, we wanted to win that out-of-conference game, but that's not our goal. It's not win all the out-of-conference games. It's win the SEC. So with that in mind, it made us work even harder. And then once we got over Georgia and got that monkey off our back, we had confidence. And we really went into Alabama thinking we can win this, not thinking, I hope it's not too bad.
Right.
I hope we don't lose too bad like we did in years past. It was, we can really beat these guys. And we came close. So, that gave us even more hope that, this powerhouse Alabama of the South that wins national championships barely beat us. So all of that gives you confidence going into the whole season.
Kyler, Butch Jones won a championship at the MAC, won a championship in the Big East. And, another guy, Urban Meyer, he won a championship in the MAC. He won, the Mountain West, I guess, with Utah, then came to the SEC. Nick Saban from the MAC. What I'm getting around to, do you think Butch Jones can step up like they did to the high? He's in the highest level now, and there's Shark Tank with the big boys in the SEC. Can he win at the SEC championship level?
I really do. I think so. I think he brought in the exact amount of talent that he needed. He's got depth in every position, and he's got leaders all over the team, which is going to make a huge difference this year for them. And they really didn't lose many people last year. Not a lot of seniors left. They have a bunch of starters coming back. They lost 2 or 3 on both sides.
Yeah, 17 starters back.
Yeah, 17 starters back, which is amazing for a year. That you were competitive with every team you were against, even the national championship winners. You were competitive with them. So, I expect Tennessee to see that third Saturday in October team again in December once it comes to Atlanta.
Kyler, off the field, Tennessee's facing a federal lawsuit right now, and with that have come questions and some criticism of how Butch Jones has handled those situations and his level of discipline. You've played for him the last 3 years. From your position, what do you think when you hear that criticism?
I really hate the fact that people talk so bad about him. And he is a fantastic coach. He's exactly what you need in a head coach, and he holds you accountable to everything that you do. And it really does hurt me as a VFL, as a guy that played underneath him, that people are saying that stuff about him. And ever since I've been there, he was a no-nonsense guy. There was no time where a person was bigger than him or the team. That never happened. Even guys in team meetings, if they said some smart remark, he's kicking them out of the team meeting. Get out of here. I don't want you in here to poison our team. So I mean, that's just how he is. Even if a guy is an all-star, the best guy out there on the field, if you're a poison to the team with your attitude, with the stuff you do off the field, he doesn't want you there. He doesn't want you to destroy what everyone's building. We're trying to be back to the top, and those people can just bring you back. So I think he takes every right step that you can.
In terms of culture, and some of the things you've discussed are culture-based. You believe you're going to win against Alabama. Discipline-wise, he's setting the tone. How much has the culture changed over there? People always talk about that, and it's become just sort of a beat Florida. And nobody really.
Yeah.
It's almost like the last 3 years didn't. It's like they were wasted years. It's like the climb from where they were. There's some people out there that don't grasp. The number of people who've said to me, "Well, if he doesn't win the East, he's got to go." Are you kidding me? But just in terms of that culture change, from when you started at Tennessee to where it was when you left, how much of a difference was it?
I mean, this season alone is a testament, this past season, to how much it changed. I think it was my redshirt freshman year. We barely beat Troy. We both had over 700 yards of offense, and we barely beat them. That was a close game that was a nail-biter. This year, close game nail-biters were against top 10 teams. Yeah. It wasn't against the Troy. Nothing against Troy, but, I mean, we're in the SEC now. So if that doesn't say anything, it's how much everything has changed, how much we're concentrating on winning these games and concentrating on having the right people in the organization to win these games.
Right. When we come back, I'm going to have Kyler and Mike Stoll join me, and we're going to talk about a couple of guys departing the offensive line group. And you take the depth out of the picture, who's there? Come on back on the Sports Source.